Welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell, and welcome to the first day of Junk Journal July. Yes, I do realize it's July 2nd and not July 1st. I was supposed to start yesterday, but I decided to do 2 prompts a day, so I'm not doing Junk Journal July every day on my channel, so that's why I'm starting today. Anyway, let's get started. So I made a journal for Junk Journal July, but then I thought I have this beautiful journal sitting here that I bought from Dagmar, and she's on Instagram, Cookies 1949, and then on YouTube I will link her channel and her Instagram in my description box if you want to go follow her, and I would strongly suggest you do. She is very talented. Anyway, I bought this journal from her, and then she also included this baggie full of treasures. So I am already set for Junk Journal July 90% because everything is here, and I might as well use my journal now rather than keep postponing. So anyway, I will also link the flip through of this journal. I have a video of that on my channel, so you can see the entire journal. But isn't it just beautiful? This she painted herself with the beautiful spine. Everything is just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's go start. So I'm not gonna use this. I will make a pocket to add the prompts in there maybe, or something. I'm going to start on this page because I do want to do 2 prompts at a time, so I will do that. I just need a glue page. My glue book is done again already. Anyway, I don't want to damage that, so I'm going to start by covering this with some tissue paper. So the first prompt is good vibes, and I am going to add things on this paper that makes me happy, things that gives me good vibes. So let's just cut some tissue paper, or maybe I'll just tear it. Why not? Let's see if it's good, big enough. Yes, it is. And I just kind of want it to be ruffled up just as it is over here on the edges. Okay, and then I'm going to put some inks on here just to soften the edge of the white page. And this is vintage photo distress inks, and I'm just going to go in here. Maybe I need that. Sorry for my arm here. The little one. And these are just makeup brushes, and I just want to get in that little edge there. I'm thinking some of my paper might show, and then we'll just... So I decided I'm not going to write in this journal, just going to make it more like a art journal, play journal, a lookbook after, because I do have a journal that I'm writing in at the moment. So this will just be more just fun, a art journal, or like I say, a lookbook. Originally I wanted to use this journal as a quote journal, so I'm thinking maybe if I do write things in here, I might add some quotes here and there. Okay, so that is it. Then maybe I'll put the glue stick on the paper rather than a tissue paper, and then just add glue to the edges maybe, because I do want to keep that. I don't want it a flat surface, so I'm hoping I can keep some of that crinkly crinkliness of the, it looks like it will keep some of it. Okay, and then I'm going to come in. Let's see what ink, what glue do I want. Maybe I'll keep with the glue stick in here. I can get it in here. Okay. Maybe just a little bit of art glitter glue in here to keep that. I don't want to glue everything down because I don't want it to be flat. So, yes, this is very exciting. Junk Journal July, this is the second year I'm doing this. And last year I did it in my journal. I did Junk Journal July as well in my writing journal, but I found that because there's a lot of bulk suddenly in one piece of the journal, it just 1 month kind of took over my journal, so I decided to do it separate this year. And I was contemplating on just making ephemera, mostly tags, because after the 100-day project I'm in desperate need of tags, but I thought you guys probably have watched enough ephemera for a while after the Junk Journal July. Maybe you don't want to watch me making more ephemera, so I decided against that. So anyway, I'm going to add things that I love on this page, things that makes me happy. So I have an old letter here, a vintage letter. Just make some room. A vintage letter. I have this cigar satin that has an orchid on it, and just vintage. That's original vintage or authentic vintage ticket from May 1951. Some postage stamps, invoices, more invoices, and then some vintage black and white photos that I really like. So I'm not sure, I'm leaning towards this one just because she looks happy and very impressed with herself, and maybe that's what I'll go with. I do want to maybe distress the edges of this photo just to give it more of a, oh, so it says this is Ellen in oh, can't read the rest. I think I'm not sure. The writing is, so I just want to kind of rough it up a little bit and fold it over. It is very brittle. I don't even know if I should try to fold it over any more than I did already. It's a very brittle photo. Anyway, there. Won't try to do it any more than that. I want some of this invoice on here, and maybe lift that up. That would be nice if it kind of overflows. And I was thinking of leaving that straight, but let's try to tear that and rough it up a little bit as well. Yeah. There. Let's see. These invoices we found at my sister's house in South Africa. So they're kind of special as well. Wondering if I should do something like that. And I'm not sure if I want that one. Just because it has some blue script on there. Where is my my letter here? It does not want to come out of the envelope. That is so weird. It is stuck in the envelope. Okay, I got it out. And do I want to add this envelope in behind? And I'm losing all of that. Let's see if I can just use some of the writing. It is in blue pen. I wonder if I should make a copy of this and add this on there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I scanned the back of that photo and also the back of a vintage postcard I have, and I printed it on the newspaper print. Whoops. So to just make it like a thinner kind of paper so it won't make my collage too bulky. Let's see. I just want to ink this a little bit because now that I've torn it, it shows the white edge of the paper. So let's just ink it lightly. I just want to ink that white edge of the paper. And then I'm going to ink this as well if I decide to fold these edges over. Not sure yet. So let's just cover our bases. Okay. Okay, so I have this in here. Maybe something like that. Maybe I'll roll this rather than fold it. You can glue all of that in later on. And like I say, good vibes. I just kind of want to add things in here that makes me happy. Things that maybe something like that to create a frame around her. And let's see what was in Dagmar's package. I know she had a lot of, maybe that, a lot of embossed pieces in here. I'm just looking for something to add. Maybe that. I love that. That might work on the next page. Okay. Just looking. There's some piano paper that fits beautifully with the colors there. That is some wallpaper. Okay, found a lot of things that I can use. Okay, so what I did beforehand is, now I have too many things on here. Maybe I'll finish this so I can cut it out and show you. So what I did beforehand was to I wrote good vibes, and then I just went in and did some stitching to form the word, and I just did a back stitch. So you kind of just go in and out. So you go a little forward and then come back. So that's all I did, and with the words, just do really small stitches. Don't try to do big stitches, so you can shape the, you know, the edges where it's more round than square. If you use too big stitches, it will just give a squared off look. So I'm just gonna finish this off so I know where I want to put this. Let's make one big stitch there to get it done faster. Okay. Can hear my cat somewhere. I think she wants to come in. Hopefully the kids hear her. Okay. So that's it, and then I'm just going to, maybe I'll cut this rather than tear it, because I'm not sure if this was cut straight. Probably not at the beginning. And then I'm just going to go in with my needle and just fray this as well, and just, I want it to rough it up so it doesn't look like I just frayed it, even though I did. Maybe we can go one more. Okay. And I'm just kind of roughing up those edges of the threads that's frayed. Okay. So I want to add this somewhere here for good vibes. And I might do that. I was thinking up there, but no. And okay. I don't want to cover too much of that either. So what am I going to add? No, I don't like that. Maybe if I have this piece of fabric from a project I did last week. Yes, let's cut some of that pink off there on that end. And we'll just add a bit of this in here for a bit of color. And I think that is enough. Okay, can always come back when I do the second page if I want to add things. So let's glue stuff down. And maybe I shouldn't use art glitter glue on this really very fragile vintage paper. Sometimes it bleeds through. I'm going to use my glue stick on that, and hopefully, oops, not tear it, because it is fragile. Oh. It's a hot day again, so just be warned, the glue stick will make these big fat blobs and I'm gonna complain about it. So fair warning. I'm just here off on the side adding glue. That piece. So yes, it was a very, very hot day here today. I was yesterday as well, like I think it was 37 degrees if I'm not mistaken yesterday. I might be wrong, but I did a lot of paper dyeing yesterday in the heat. Don't know what I was thinking, but so last night I felt really dehydrated. Like, even though I drank a lot of water during the day, I still felt like, oops, okay, I've spent too much time in the sun, obviously. Maybe I'll put this up here. And so I decided today to stay out of the sun. 2 days of that might not be good for me. But today would have been a great day for paper dyeing again. But I didn't do that today. I had to catch up on other things. I am almost caught up with all my messages. I'm so sorry. I kind of felt behind last week or this week and last week. It's just been a little crazy. It's summer, trying to do all the yard work and everything else. You know how it goes. And then I'm just going to add, it's so hot, this glue just dries so fast. Even if I have the lid on, it keeps giving me grief. Okay. And then I was thinking, just because this is very distracting, I have these hydrangea flowers that I've kept when I cleaned up my garden, and I'm wondering if I want some of these flowers on here just to kind of soften that pink stamp there, and it will give extra texture. Okay, now I need to get some Mod Podge out. Usually I like to use matte medium for this, but I couldn't find my matte medium. We were away on the weekend and a lot of my things are probably still backed up in my travel thingy that I took with me. Maybe I should use a brush, a soft brush. It seems like that is not going to work for this. And I kind of just want to stack them up and again not have them too flat. Very messy. Okay, it seems like that one just does not want to glue down. Okay, let's try this one. See if we can be more successful with this one. Okay, sorry, I need to concentrate. These flowers, why would they not want to stick? Okay. I do like that they're not totally flush to the page, but I'm hoping that the Mod Podge would help to keep them stronger, even if they're not glued to the page. I'll have to see. I'll let you know as we go along with this month. We'll see if they stick or just break away. Okay. I'm going to leave them like that. I like the texture they give there. Should I add one more just over here? Maybe put it this way. Okay, and like I say, we'll find out if the Mod Podge gave them enough strength throughout the month as we page through the book, because I don't want them all stuck down. I do want them to sit up like that, but I'm not sure they will last. Okay, so the next prompt is a splash. Oh, I forgot about this. That's not good. Good vibes needs to get in, come in here. Good vibes. Just getting some fabric tack on here, and I'm putting a lot on because it is a heavier fabric. Okay, so that is the first one done. The second one will be on this page, and the prompt is a splash of color. So what I was thinking, let me just close this before it dries up. Oh, am I too late already? There. I'm going to keep everything very pink and then just add a splash of color. And I was thinking of adding this on there somehow, but I'm not sure. I actually don't like it with that. Okay, no, not that. I do want to use this and then keep everything very pink and neutral. And I'm wondering, I love this, but it is too square, so let's just go ahead and tear it, and then I can use the other part on another one. I want the bigger one, I think. Want that as my focal point. And maybe some of Dagmar's beautiful piano paper. Okay, piano paper. And I was thinking of this. This is wallpaper, and it's very strong, but maybe I'll save that for maybe like a flip out, I'm thinking. What else do I have? I still have this invoice here again, but I don't like the blue pen. So let's maybe stick with this. And orchids always remind me of my mom. She had a lot of orchids and it was just beautiful when they bloomed. So I'm thinking that is a great cigar card that I can use. And I'm wondering if I want to just add that on there, maybe even with a staple. And then my splash of color, I want to add green, and I'm not sure exactly how, but maybe a ruffle there. Okay, let's start gluing stuff down so I am making decisions and I'm not sitting here just playing around, wasting time. So the green, everything is kind of neutral and pink, and then I want the green as my splash of color. How did I have this? This way? No, I can't. It's going on that way. Or did I have it this way? Because I'm thinking I don't want to cover all that beautiful little bits of texture there. Okay. Yep, so Junk Journal July. I honestly can't believe it's July already. I am still working on my New Year's resolutions, honestly, in my head, and it is obviously not going anywhere at the moment. I'm just going to use art glitter glue because this is embossed and it is a heavier kind of cardstock. Or I think this was an envelope, or was it a pocket from an album? I think that's what Dagmar said. I can't totally remember, and I don't want to cover all of that beautiful. So let's see, I kind of want this to hang out of my journal, and see, it's already lifting. Oh, it's just lifting off the frame. It's okay, that we can fix because it's double. That's why it's lifting. It was a frame, a double frame. Okay, so my stapler, and I'm thinking I want that to sit like that, and I'll just add some dabs of fabric tack on here. Again, I don't want it totally, come on, glued down. Can you believe it? I just used this, but like I say, it's so hot and dry. Wow, that is incredible. Let's see if this is working. And if this will might bleed through. Okay, just want to see how that looks when I close my journal. Yes, that's exactly how I wanted it to look. And then I need my glue gun. Just grab it here. I'm a little overwhelmed here. And then my splash of color will be the green. And I am going to make my favorite Shabbydabbydoodah kind of ruffle that she just uses the glue gun and just kind of make a messy ruffle. Oh boy, I am having trouble there with my glue today. And I just kind of want to I'm just concentrating not to burn my fingers. And let's just end it off down here. Okay, there is my splash of color. Is a very little bit, teeny tiny bit of green. Whoops. Let's see. I'm wondering, I might just add this on there as well. But then I'm covering my embossed flower. Okay, over there it's okay. Now I can still see my embossed rose there in the fabric. Okay, and that is my first two collages for Junk Journal July. I'll be not back tomorrow with Junk Journal July, but probably Wednesday, maybe Wednesday and Friday. I'll have to see how things go. I just need a little bit more glue here and on the bottom there. It's just standing up a bit too much. We want it, but not too much, just right. Anyway, that is it for today. We have good vibes and a splash of color. And tomorrow we'll be back with a different project. But please go see, if you search hashtag Junk Journal July 2023, you'll see other participants. And as I'm watching other participants, I will mention them as well. So Junk Journal July is hosted by Meg Journals and Get Messy Art on Instagram. If you want to go follow along and see what they're doing. She has somebody doing a different prompt on their channels each day. I don't have that list, but I'm pretty sure you'll find it on Meg Journals, her Instagram or her YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. And have a great day, and we'll be back with more of this very soon. Bye.